So, in today's lesson, we are going to look at what is called as sentence. When we say sentence in English grammar, what do we mean? A sentence is a group of words that contains subject and verb. Most of the sentence contains what? Subject and what? Verb. And it makes what? Complete sense or thought, isn't it? A sentence begins with what? Capital letter. Please take this point. You should be what? Jotting the point. A sentence begins with what? Capital letter and ends with either full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. So this is what we call a sentence. If you are writing sentence, you must make sure that you have subject and verb. And that subject and verb, you must make sure it gives complete meaning or it makes sense, isn't it? And next thing is that your sentence, you are beginning with what? Capital letter. Don't start sentence with small letter, isn't it? And what? And ends it with either full stop or question mark or exclamation mark. So let's look at the examples given. I go to school. This is sentence. Subject and verb. So you see the end of the sentence, it ends with what? Full stop. But if you say I didn't write that full stop and leave it like that, so I cannot call this one as sentence. Do you know why? Because it meaning that I didn't complete my what? My sentence. I go to school. So with no full stop. Is it every day? I didn't explain. I just say I go to school, but if I write my full stop here, meaning that I end my sentence and it make complete what? Thought or sense. So the next is what? I do not go to school. You see my icon? You know this I, anywhere you are writing this I as a personal pronoun, don't write it in what? Small letter. Somebody might say I said I'm already 12. Just take it as it is, okay? I do not go to school. You see, it begins with capital letter and ends with what? Full stop. Look at the question. Do I go to school? Look at my do. The first D. Did I write it in small letter? Had it been I wrote it in small letter and I put what? Question mark at the end. In grammar, we are going to cancel it because I violate the rule. Anywhere without exception. If you call that as a sentence, what? You must begin with capital letter and end with what? Full stop. Or question mark or exclamation mark. Look at this question word. What do I do? You see the blue? You see my blue and question mark. What a boy! So this is what exclamative sentence. It's not question. What a boy! Yeah, it's showing a surprise. So look at the next example. She is busy. You see the S and you see full stop at the end, isn't it? The next, she is not busy. Look at this I. Is she busy? If you say can you call this one a sentence? Can you call it a sentence? This very small letter we cancel it. This is capital letter I but this is in written, but in typing, this is capital letter I. Is that understood? Yeah. It's just like in written. This is what? Capital letter L, and this is small letter L. That's in written form. Care has to be taken, okay? So, what does she do? You see the book and you see question. What a girl? You see exclamation The next is what? Call him. This call him is what? Is a command. So in command we either use full stop or exclamation mark. Anyone you use, you are right. Call her. Do not call him. You see, I use exclamation May God bless you. So if you are praying to someone, use exclamation, don't use full stop. There are reasons for that. We are going to learn it in the near future, isn't it? So the next is what? Call her. Do not call her. May God bless her. May God bless what? May God bless her. Don't say may God blesses her. No, this is a subjective mandative concord because this is prayer. So the next we have, can you read and write? You see my first C, it's written in capital letter, and you see question mark at the end. Will they pay? You see, did it rain last night? Were you here last week? You are considering the beginning and the end. Was it yours? So then this is all this one, we call them what positive interrogative. So these are negative interrogative. Can't you read and write? Won't they pay? Didn't it rain last night? Weren't you here last week? Wasn't it yours? These ones they are in positive and these ones they are what? Negative. They are all questions. So look at it. We follow what the rules of what sentence. So please, is that understood? Any question? Now.
That means there is no need of providing this full stop when I use exclamation mark or question mark.
Yes, you can use one of the two. Like in exclamative, but in exclamative sentence, all the time use exclamation mark. But for prayer and command, okay, and let me see, for prayer, wishes, isn't it? Resolutions and most of these things like that use what? Exclamation mark at the end. But for command you can use both the two, either full stop or exclamation mark. Come, you can use exclamation mark, you can use full stop. Go, isn't it? Fetch me a mechanic, you are giving command. So you can either use full stop or exclamation mark in what? In written. Is that understood? Now, you can't use them at a time. No, you can't use them at a time. You can't. Now, all question.
I need more explanation on this exclamation mark.
Okay, this exclamation mark. So don't worry. When we come next week, we are going to see the uses of this exclamation mark. From there, you will have more. You will have what? More elaboration on them. Now, any question, Aja? So, an fahimci me nake cewa ai ko? Sentence dai shine jimla. Ko? Aka ce jimla dai ya kunshi mene? Mai aiki da kuma aikatau, sannan kuma yakan ba da cikakken ma'ana. Kuma akan fara jimla ne da ne babban baki. A ƙare shi da ne aya, shine a Hausa ake cewa ɗigo ko kuma alaman tambaya ko kuma mene alaman motsin rai. I go to school, nakan je makaranta. I do not go, kun ga duk ya cika ka'idojin da muka bayyano ko aka zaino to duk gasu nan mutum sai mun dai dan ya Hausa ne domin a dan gara fahimta me shi jimla. An fahimta? Now